So, due to mic difficulties, here's what happened. Ran through the mansion, solving puzzles, blah blah blah. Found David on the bridge. You know, woke him up, got his shit back together. And then we spent time solving more puzzles. Fa la la. And we came across a dog's head in a box. Because, you know, that's a thing. Oh yeah, and then we saved Shirley from a flaming inferno. Because, you know, Boogieman. And then once we got her safe, and, you know, she got her shit back together, we explained what happened, and turned out she's a badass, and yeah, this is where we're at. So, now back to your regularly scheduled program. Sorry guys. I'm gonna have to edit that out. David, let me ask you a favor. My neck's gonna break. Hey, quit shaking. Don't you work out at all? Why are you trying to get up there anyway? That big-headed freak. He's always vanishing when there's no way out and appearing from nowhere, too. He's clearly using routes we don't know about. I need to learn more about them. This wall's been painted over, so I'm sure there's a path up ahead. That doesn't explain using me as a footstool. Climb up there and get your weight off my shoulders. Lance could have worked, but I wouldn't push a wounded guy. And for your information, only 3% of that weight is fat. So excuse you. Drop him on his head. Toss me your lighter. I'll look ahead. Don't move from that spot. Shout for me if anything happens. It is dark as fuck. Alrighty, into the creepy basement we go. And up here, there's a small door in the ceiling. Open the door. That I'm gonna have to chase this asshole through this castle. I can see it now. I really don't want to. I don't have a phone. I don't have a phone, right? No, my phone's not on me. The people who have crippled you, you want to see them burn. Crumpled balls of paper. And here's where we run into Helena. Briefly, guys, and you guys get to see that. You keep going under. Oh. Where is that coming from? Brush and a mop, detergent, towel hangs on the wall. What was the point of that? Old man's corpse. The body's decayed and maggots are starting to swarm. It's probably been months. Something's next to the corpse. Got a rusted key. That's nice. Rusty iron door seems to be locked on the other side. It's just more sewer up ahead. No need to keep going. How do you know, Keith? How do you know? Gross. 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 Think. Dick Anderson, age 39. Job, Assistant Police Inspector, Robbery Murder Division. Family, wife, 2 children. The rest has been torn off. Dick? Dick's his boss, by the way. So... Why do you walk so slow? Oh my god! Thanks for the lighter. There was another corpse. I think one of the servants been dead a few months. A few months? Isn't that kind of odd? Yeah, it is. It's not like he got stuck there and couldn't get out. He was clearly murdered with a knife. What a ridiculous place. I never wanted to come somewhere so shady. What about it is shady? Since when are there castles in this country? I thought something was up the moment my boss told me about the castle tour. Then I found out it's the mansion of some European guy from the colonial... You know what? Wait a minute. The guy already knows who Keith is, yes? So... He's gotta... The Boogieman's gotta be his boss. That's the only thing I can think of. You can't open this kind of place to the public. You wouldn't get a tourist trap. You would get a lawsuit. The tribes that got persecuted here are still around. What was that Britain guy even thinking? Guess we'll never know now. If you were suspicious, why did you come? Because Helena wanted to. But had I known that it was this bad, no way. I wouldn't want her to learn this kind of bloody history. With a month off, I could have taken her anywhere, but I chose here. And then this happens. So it was for Helena. You never seemed to pay her much mind, so I thought you didn't even like her, honestly. I wanted to pay her more attention, but I couldn't. My subordinate kept calling so much, I couldn't catch a break. Detectives have it rough. They're still cool, though. I'm on vacation, so I'm just a plain old guy right now. Come on, let's go. And save. Gotta hope this thing's saving properly right now because nothing in here I need. Yeah, this way. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Climb it. Yeah. Thought there was something suspicious over here. Don't tell me you're going to walk along those? There's no other path. Don't like it, leave. I don't like it. I'm not the one climbing it. Don't come this way. You're gonna make me fall. Sorry. Say, like the little bitch you are. A large bed with a canopy. Oh, that's it. That's all it says. Small rocking horse. Let's dance to the piano. A music box. Play it. music box's key fell out. Got the music box key. There's an old diary on the desk. It's a diary with girly handwriting. Father gave me some wonderful presents today. A clown doll, a music box, and a grand piano. He said the three are all part of a set. The doll laughs if you turn its key. Today one of the servants was singing a song in their savage language. I decided that rather than tell Father, I would ask what it meant. It goes as such. The sun shines on the mountains. The wind blows between the trees. The wind rustles the flowers and glitters from the moonlight. It may be uncivilized, but I must say I'm exceptionally fond of it. I was bored today, so I asked one of the servants as to all their names. They sounded profoundly bizarre. I am not even going to try. Apparently, we'll call him Addie, was his name, but he wouldn't tell me what in the world it meant. How impertinent he was with me. I took offense and decided to tell Father. He was rightly enraged. How dare he teach such vile words to my darling daughter, he said. This morning, as I stepped outside, a strong wind blew, and along came the head of that servant from the other day. Without thinking, I said to myself, how dirty, and kicked it away. When I told Father of it, he had the head burned at once. He supposed it may be good fertilizer for the fields, but a head that speaks such an uncivilized language, I would think not. You're kind of a little bitch, aren't you? You're so creepy. Not doing anything. Pile of old storybooks. One of the books is open. 16th evening, Punchinello. I know a Punchinello. Punchinello, the moon said. The audience rejoices whenever he appears. Every movement he makes is so comical that it brings roars of laughter in the house. The theater was his ideal world. If he had been tall and handsome, he might have become a great tragedian on any stage. His soul was fulfilled with all that was heroic and great. Still, it was his fate to be a Punchinello. His very sadness, his melancholy, heightened the dry wit of his sharply drawn face, and aroused the laughter of a vast audience which lustily applauded its favorite. The last page of the chapter is torn out. Suddenly fell out of the clown's mouth. Got a scrap of paper. Cipher for the Room of Secret. The genealogy from Adam, Noah's Ark, the Tower of Babel. Key. A corpse tied to a chair. Corpse tied to a chair. Looks like he was shot in the temple. Yeah. There's a keyhole on the cover, but it has a strange shape. You okay? Sorry, I just felt kinda... ugh. I don't expect you to be unfazed by a sight like that. Sorry, I couldn't tell till I got close. You know, that corpse was strange. Strange? How so? The other servants were found dead in what looked like living spaces, but this one's way out here. Not to mention, I found this on the floor. Ammunition? So they were shot? All the others were caught unaware and stabbed. This one was tied to a chair and shot in the head. Seems it was a struggle to the bitter end. Is this just for show, too? I think we get the idea by now. The rabbit's chewing on something. I'm not too sure either, but yeah, it's odd that he'd use a gun. I wonder why that is. Damn it, I should be able to figure this out. Ugh, this feels awful. I feel like I'm missing something. Something I should realize with some thought, but I'm just not noticing. My brain just hasn't been working lately. Why is that? I guess it's because I'm not enough of a man to solve two problems at once. Deep, dude. Getting deep. Do I need to go back in here and get the... Oh, okay. Holy shit, I was right. You can't go... Ah! Damn it, David! Spastic Sadie. Ooh, a globe. There's a small engraving on the frame. If the battleground is still at peace, the armies all lined up in their camps, then the foolish soldiers will not move an inch, and even the gatekeepers will sleep on the job. Wait, what? The armies all lined up in their camps. Then the foolish soldiers will not move an inch, and even the gatekeepers will sleep on the job. Can I walk in front of these? Okay. Suit of armor. Suit of armor. Nope. Pieces are arranged on the chessboard. Do I need to remember this? It's mentioning that for a reason, obviously. But why? Wouldn't just mention arbitrarily for no reason, obviously. So... I'll have to come back to this one, I suppose. I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to mean. Ah, god damn it. Holy balls, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Then even the gatekeepers will sleep on the job. Okay, I need to go draw this real quick. God, they make this thing kind of difficult, don't they? Okay, so... got... horse here... bishop, queen, queen, rook, pawn, pawn, and pawn, pawn. Actually, let's go back here. Background is still at peace. Lined up in their camps. Okay, I think I need to get them all back into their original spots. Sounds simple enough, but I mean it is. Oh my god, this is gonna take a bit. I don't have the brain power to work on this. I'm gonna look up for help, I think. Yeah, so actually, I think we're going to save right here and call this an episode. So I know I missed like a whole freaking section, but I don't want to have to go through the entire game again just to get to that one part. So I'm just going to, yeah. Hopefully I don't have any more issues like that. God, I hope. So anyway, thank you guys for coming. If you like what you see, you can go and click the subscribe button to see more, and hit the notification bell to know whenever I upload a video. If you would also like, I have a creative channel, which you can find under the Crafty Cat in the featured channels. Otherwise, thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. This is your TheGamerKat out.